What's up, gamers? It's me, Daily Tactics, here, back with another LEGO list video. Today, we're going to be going over everyone's favorite LEGO clone troopers. Now, if you enjoy this video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what your favorite LEGO clone trooper is. Now, with that out of the way, let's get started. So essentially, on my last list video where I went over the top 10 most expensive LEGO clone troopers, I asked you all to vote in a poll in the description on who your favorite LEGO clone troopers were. I listed every LEGO clone trooper Legion ever made, and here we have the results today. Now, if you disagree with the list, don't get angry at me, because this is your choice. Y'all voted on this, okay? But without further ado, let's get into it. At number 10, we have the 327th Star Corps Trooper, who ended up getting 3.31% of the votes. Now, this trooper has two different variants, a 2005 version as well as a 2007 version. The 2005 version comes with a pauldron, while the 2007 version does not. They made 3 appearances in LEGO Clone Trooper sets, one as a Clone Turbo Tank minifigure, one in the Clone Troopers Battle Pack with that little speeder thing, and then they also came in a LEGO Star Wars Clone Trooper watch pack, I guess, which is kind of interesting. At numero 9, we have the Elite ARF Trooper. Now, there was an ARF Trooper in 2011 with no markings on it, but then the Elite ARF Trooper came out in 2012 with his new red markings on his helmet, similar to that of Commander Hound, and then his red arms. ARF Troopers in general came in 3 different sets: the Clone Trooper Battle Pack 7913, the 9488 Elite Clone Trooper and Commando Droid Battle Pack, and finally a LEGO Star Wars Magnet set. At number 8, we have the Phase 1 Wolfpack Trooper. Now, the Phase 2 Wolfpack Trooper is actually totally different from the design on Phase 1. It has different color for its markings and completely different markings as well. So these two troopers are very distinguishable from each other by not only the way their little fin goes on their helmet, but also by the designs on their markings. Now, the Phase 1 Trooper only came in one set, the Republic Frigate set, which makes it a very, very expensive LEGO figure. And not only that, it came alongside the commander of the Wolf Pack, Commander Wolf, who is also very, very sought after and very, very expensive, but he is not in this listing because this is only Legion clone troopers. No commanders involved here. Up next at number 7, we have the Clone Kashyyyk Scout Trooper. However, this is the new version, not the old school version from like 2005, the one that was redesigned in 2014, and then there was another redesign, a much more minor one, in 2019 as well. Now, these troopers are fairly common. They come in 5 different sets: the Kashyyyk Troopers set, the Droid Gunship set, the Clone Turbo Tank set, an AT-AP Walker set, and then the 20th anniversary edition of the Clone Scout Walker. So these ones are pretty abundant, but that doesn't mean they're any less loved, because dang, are they absolutely gorgeous looking. At number 6, we have the Phase 1 Clone Wars Clone Trooper. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but there was actually a Phase 1 Clone Trooper based off of Episode 2 way back in the day, and it had the hollowed out eyes where you could see the black head that was below the helmet. This version got a much more limited release compared to the Clone Wars version, which is seen in so many sets. And the Clone Wars version was in fact the one that ended up taking the cake here with 7.38% of the vote. The episode 2 version didn't even make it on to the top 10 of the list. However, I'm not going to list all of the sets that the Clone Wars version is in because it is in numerous of them. And it's a really cool Clone Wars piece. I mean, I think it's better than the new school episode 2 one as well, which also didn't make the list. Only the Clone Wars Shiny made the list. Next up, we have the Clone Paratrooper, aka the 2nd Airborne Clone Trooper, if you're using actual names, unlike LEGO, who just uses broad brush strokes to name things. There are actually 2 variants of this, a 2014 variant and a 2020 variant. However, they both appear very, very similar to each other. This is definitely one of the more detailed LEGO Clone Troopers, and they've gotten more detailed over time, so it makes sense because this is a relatively newer one. It has variants from 2014 and 2020. And it appears in 2 different sets, the Utapau Troopers set as well as the General Grievous's Starfighter set. Personally, I'm very glad that these guys made the cut because they're some of my favorite LEGO Clone Troopers. Up next for number 4, we have the 212th Clone Trooper, and I'm kind of sad that this did not quite make it into the top 3 spot because I personally voted for this one, but you know, it's a cool trooper nonetheless. I just adore the 212. They're my favorite Clone Trooper Legion, so of course I'm gonna love this one as well. There's actually 2 variants of it. There's the Clone Wars variant, and then there's an Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith variant. It's just slight discoloration and a few battle markings as the difference, but other than that, they're virtually the same troopers. They came in 2 different sets, the Umbaran MHC Mobile Heavy Cannon set, as well as the Utapau Troopers set. I think this is one of my favorite LEGO minifigures ever made. And then we're into the top 3, where we actually have a semi-repeat, I guess you could call it, which is the Phase 2 Wolfpack Trooper. Not the Phase 1, but the Phase 2. I'm actually surprised both of them managed to make it onto this list. I guess that just shows the power of the Wolfpack and how much people absolutely adore those fellas. Now, the Phase 2 version only appeared in 1 set, which is the Republic AV7 anti-vehicle cannon set, which is a very cool set. I love the AV cannon, and fittingly, it has some very cool figures in it. I do hope that we get to see some more of the Wolfpack in future sets. This guy is from 2014, I believe, and we have not really seen too much of him, so it'd be cool to get some more of him on the market from different sets. Alright guys, in the number 2 space, we have the LEGO ARC Trooper. This is definitely one of the most detailed troopers in this entire list. It's got cloth on not only its pauldron, but also its comma. It's also got an antenna, and it's got its own helmet that is very, very unique with very unique markings, unique torso markings as well, and leg markings, and it gets 2 blaster pistols, which is kind of crazy, and it gets a backpack. Like, this trooper is absolutely kitted out, so I fully understand why people love it so much. It only came in 1 set, which was the Elite Clone Trooper and Commando Droid Battle Pack set. Came out in 2012, and definitely needs another release because these things are absolutely sick. They also fetch a pretty penny too. They're pretty expensive troopers, so if you got one, hold on to that bad Larry, because it could boost up in value any minute now if they decide to never release another one of these again. Alright guys, you all guessed it probably. Number 1 is the 501st Clone Trooper. Now, this Trooper, it's almost unfair that it's coming out in first. Let's be honest here, because the 501st wins every single time they're involved in some kind of a vote. And if it's not Legions and it's Commanders, Captain Rex always comes in first. They're just fan favorites, and for a good reason. I mean, that blue color on Clone Trooper armor is, whew, spicy. Gotta love it. So this actually has two variants, the 2013 variant and then the 2020 variant, which is a brand new variant that's going to be coming out this year in the 501st Battle Pack. So kind of cool that it's getting a bit of an upgrade. They came out in 3 different sets, the ATRT set, the Z95 Headhunter set, and the 501st Legion Clone Troopers set. So cool to see that it came in first, though I don't think anyone is surprised here. It actually ended up getting, let's see, 97 votes, which is pretty good if we're being honest. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed. Comment down below what your favorite Lego Clone Trooper Legion is. Also, let me know if you want to see more of these results lists. I'm thinking of maybe doing a poll on the favorite Clone Trooper commanders in Lego style. We did it with just, you know, Clone Trooper commanders in general in the past, but we could always do one as only the Lego ones that have come out and the Lego representation of Clone Trooper commanders and captains. Could be kind of interesting. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts of that down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to like the video. And I'll see y'all in the next one, guys. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.